Time now for Better Money Boston. Joel Johnson's here to give some tips on gifting money to your grandkids. And Joel is a certified financial planner, managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. A lot of grandparents watching right now, Joel, wondering what is the best way to do this?
Yeah, it's interesting because as somebody that's going to be a grandparent pretty soon here, already I'm thinking about the grandkids, taking care of the grandkids. I'm kind of thinking, you know what, I've given my kids enough, I want to focus on the grandkids. So that is a common theme that we hear with clients.
Well, congratulations on
Thank you.
Grandbabies that are coming. But how do we give smartly?
Yeah, so one of the things is, people ask the question, will I spoil how do I do this without spoiling the kids or the grandkids? How do I make sure I'm not sending them the wrong message? And it's important, that's different things for different families, but sometimes it's just important to think that through and of course have those discussions with your significant other, if you have a significant other, to make sure you're both on the same page.
That's really important. What's another consideration for people?
So another consideration is, how much can I give? People don't understand, there's a lot of confusion out there. We've all sort of heard this $15,000 a year number, but that's a little fungible depending on how you plan it and so on. So again, this is something where you want to make sure your financial life is taken care of first, because you don't want to impoverish yourself and end up, maybe living with your grandkids because you ran out of money.
And this is something a financial advisor can help with, right?
Absolutely. They'll do a projection on your income and your needs.
Okay, what's a final thing people should keep in mind?
Yeah, the final thing, and this is sort of a nice workaround, is you can actually pay college tuition directly, and that does not count as a gift. It doesn't count against your annual gift that you can give. So, this is a pretty big deal, especially when college is so expensive these days.
It is so expensive, and I know we want to see kids take less loans if they don't have to. This is where grandparents can really be key.
Yeah, grandparents can be key, and they can send a great message of how important education is.
That's so true. So 3 big things to keep in mind, Joel. And you have a resource for our viewers, a free resource that they can get today. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we've got a great book I wrote called The Wealthy Think Differently. Of course, I think it's great because I wrote it. But it's got the mindset of the wealthy. As a financial advisor, we see the wealthy compared to, let's call it, normal folks, for lack of a better word, and the differences in attitudes. So it doesn't just cover grandparents' attitudes towards grandkids, but it covers all kinds of different philosophical approaches to money.
And you can get that offer. Just go to bettermoneyboston.com for that free guide. Joel, always a pleasure.
Great to be here, Megan.
And that's Better Money Boston.